Okay. Hopefully we fix the screechiness. Let me know if you can only hear like screechiness. Hi, Mac Attack. Jolie. What's up? Thanks for joining. How's it going today? All right. Spirit, can you let me know the message meant for those here? Four of Wands. Wow, what an amazing card to start. Four of Wands signifies business contracts or marriage possibly. Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, so Two of Cups is about coming together with two different people. That's usually for an emotional bond, but I guess it could be for business, but I think it's more of a romantic relationship type deal. Let's see. The Hermit. So the Hermit's about going inward and learning from everything that has come within your life so far. Clarify the Four of Wands, please. Y'all, just to let you know, everyday struggle bus in it. So, Six of Wands. Wow, this is an amazing reading. So Six of Wands is about victory. Four of Wands and Six of Wands are clarifying each other. So you're going to have a successful contract or successful marriage. If that is what you're here for. This really looks like more of a relationship reading. Let's continue. Three of Cups. Teamwork. Working together. Celebrating. This is more about celebrating. Let's clarify the Hermit. Wow. Two of Wands. We're still deciding on a different direction. What direction are you going to go? Okay, let's see what the two paths are going to offer. Path 1, what does that look like? What does Path 1 look like for our viewer? Ace of Cups. A new emotional beginning, and it has the potential of the Ten of Cups, right? But right now it's only unrealized potential. But there's good things here. For Path 1, can you clarify the Ace of Cups, please? Wow. I'm gonna read that again. That's too many cards. Ace of Cups. Well, when I split the deck, it was the Sun. So that's promising. Clarify the Ace of Cups for Path 1, please. Ten of Cups. Can you believe that? Wow. That's really amazing. So Path 1 looks like a really good option, especially if you are considering asking someone to marry you, maybe, or asking someone out on a date. Let's see what Path 2 offers. This is for those who are trying to decide between two options. Clarify, Path 1 was the Ace of Cups followed by the Ten of Cups, so Path 2. What does that look like? What does Path 2 look like? Why are y'all struggling? Okay. Three of Pentacles, so building something with another person? Or maybe multiple people, actually. Clarify the Three of Pentacles for Path 2, please. It was this one. King of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Both of these paths are really good. In one path, it looks like it's more emotionally fulfilling with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Cups. In the second path, it looks like you're going to start with the Three of Pentacles, building with one or more people, and you're going to end up as the King of Pentacles, the top of your game. So that means your money looks like it's going to be set. Can they choose both paths? Can they choose both paths? That's hard to choose between love and money, right? Can they choose both paths? The Magician. It looks like that's a yes. Major Arcana and Court cards for me are generally yeses. So these might not be able to happen at the same time, or they might. But it looks like you can go down both paths. So maybe one isn't excluding the other. All right. So which path should they choose first? The Cups or the Pentacles? Which path should they choose first? Lord. The Death card, it fell up right on the floor, so I'll take it. And then this card also fell out, 10 of Wands. So it looks like you're going to have to put down some burden first. That actually looks like the real decision. Whatever you're worrying about, whatever is overloading you, maybe this is for me too. Whatever is overburdening you, or whatever is keeping you from making either of these decisions, may be what you have to put down. So let's clarify that. What do we have to put down? What do we have to put down in order to go on these two paths? The wheel. So this is more of a fated event. If you're not going to put something down, Spirit may make you put it down. This may be for me too, like I said. Oh, I have an echo now. Lord. Okay. At some point I'll get this figured out. Especially when I have my home office set up again, I'll have like a real microphone. Ace of Wands. Passion. Follow your passion. That's the answer of like how do you put down this burden, and how do you follow. So for those of you who just joined, there looks like, let's start again real quick. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Six of Wands, which means victory in a marriage or a business contract. The Two of Cups was clarified by the Three of Cups. So this is emotional joining that is celebrated by you and others. And then the Hermit, you're currently hermiting, trying to decide between two paths. So we found out that those two paths were the Ace of Pentacles, which will lead to the Ace of Cups, which will lead to the Ten of Cups. That's amazing. That's fulfilling an emotional journey. And then the other path was the Three of Pentacles, building with others, which was clarified by the King of Pentacles, top of your financial or abundant game. So we asked then, can we go on both paths? Yes. You're the Magician. But what's preventing us from doing that? You have to drop some burden. You have to drop something that's too heavy. Things we've taken on that aren't ours. And then this is a fated event that you're going to be passionate about. Hopefully you can see that. Everybody's unique path is different, of course, because it's unique. Welcome to the struggle bus. But really, you just have to decide to follow what you're passionate about. The Emperor was on the bottom of the deck. You got to take charge of your life. We've all got to do that. What's under that? Three of Wands. You just have to make a decision. And then the Four of Pentacles is clarifying that. So Four of Pentacles came out whenever I was trying to go live earlier. So it looks like both paths are good. You just have to decide what you want. Step into your Emperor energy. Now I'm going to use another deck because this deck seems like it doesn't want to cooperate today. I'm going to give it a little shuffle and set it to the side. And just to let you know, I may have a client coming, so I might not be able to stay on that long. But thank you to everyone who has joined me for basically my first live ever. So I really appreciate that. Right now I'm going to use the Tarot Kingdom of Light. That is a deck I got off Amazon because I'm an Amazon Vine member, and so it's really beautiful. Apparently I'm struggling a lot. Anyway, let's do a new reading for those here. What would you like to tell those who are here? Eight of Wands, fast incoming message. And Ace of Wands, again, something we're passionate about. Wow, maybe we're continuing that last reading with this other deck. Let's go ahead and tell the rest of the story. What else would you like to tell those here? The sun, something's about to be exposed. It seems like we're really continuing from the other deck, so I think that what you need to put down, or the burdens that aren't yours to carry, are about to be exposed if they haven't already been. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is a childlike energy. Something I like a lot that I've been working on for a long time is connecting with my inner child, and that really helps you decide what you're passionate about. And this is similar to the Ace of Pentacles in that there's the promise of abundance here. However, just because the promise is there doesn't mean that it's going to happen on its own. We have to put in the work. So what's next? This one. Nine of Swords. We're anxious about something. Listen. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. What are we anxious about? What's the person who I've connected with anxious about? Person or people, rather. Thank you to everyone who has joined my first live, and I really appreciate it. I will try to fix the echo as I do more lives. Five of Pentacles. Honestly, that's kind of what I was getting. You're worried about money. We can't manifest from lack mindset. So we've got to do whatever it takes to get out of lack mindset. That can be meditating. That can be doing a little extra DoorDash like I'm doing right now. To give yourself a bit of a cushion. And something that's helped me also is starting a gratitude practice. And it sounds hokey, but it really works, and it really helped me rewire my brain to focus on the good things I already have, because Spirit isn't going to give us more if we're not grateful for what we already have. If I could talk, that would help also. Anyway, so if you're worried about money, let's try and refocus on what we're grateful for. Even if it's just a cup of coffee, even if it's the fact that you could get on your phone today and watch this live. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to do this. And then I try to do that every day to help me refocus on what I do have instead of what I don't have. Because one of the keys to manifesting that I've learned is focusing on what we do have and what we want more of. So hopefully that helps you all. The Hermit. Wow. Okay, so my personal take on hermiting versus isolating is isolating is going inward and actually isolating is when you kind of sit and stew and isolate yourself. You're by yourself, not letting yourself be around friends, and you kind of just reinforce all your negative thinking. You reinforce all that worry. Hermiting is about going inward and thinking about what we've learned, what worked, what didn't work, how we've been in the past and how we want to be in the future, and then applying that to our life, right? So that's the difference in my view between hermiting and isolating. So if you are sitting there and thinking about everything that's bad, make yourself get out of the house, reach out to a friend, do something that's going to make you happy so that you get out of that. Honestly, that's why I came to work today, even though I didn't have a client, because I was like, I need to get out of this. And so, you're not alone whenever you struggle. We're all here, just trying to get by. So, what's the next card, Spirit, for our audience? We have the Seven of Wands, defending yourself. This can be defending yourself from spiritual attacks, negative things sent your way by others as well. If you have somebody around you who's constantly downing you and dogging you, you might want to consider doing cord cuttings. And if you don't know how to do that, I've posted a video on my channels. I think I have that on YouTube as well as TikTok. But you got to get out of this constant need of defending yourself as well. Because when we're constantly fighting with others, that's a low vibration of energy, and we're blocking manifestation that way too. What card would you like to present next for our audience? Three of Wands. So that's what we were talking about earlier. You need to step into your energy of the Emperor and take a decisive action. What direction do you want to go? Not what direction can you go. What direction do you want to go? Sometimes our own self-limiting beliefs or the words spoken over us by others can have us like caged, right? But we're capable of so much more than we know. And if you have a dream, then there is a reason you have that dream. And you should at least try it. Everybody fails, in business or in new endeavors. The important thing is that you get back up and try. Just like me. Hey, earlier I tried the video and it was not happening. And then now it is. So we have the Eight of Cups. And we're both walking away from something and walking toward something else. What are you leaving behind that no longer suits your life? And what are you walking towards? Sometimes it's really hard because we might have to walk away from friends and family in order to step into the path that is truly in line to us. And that can take years to do. I've personally lived that. And the thing though is, if we want to get to that Ten of Cups, that ultimate happiness, sometimes we have to leave people behind who are holding us back. It's really hard to do that, but it doesn't mean we love them any less. It just means that we love ourselves more. And it's okay to love yourself more, because we should always be the person who loves ourselves the most. It's our life experience. What else would you like to show to the viewers today? What else would you like to show the viewers today? This was Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a very nurturing energy. Maybe you haven't had a lot of nurturing in your life. Maybe the people that raised you or even your own friends have never given back the love that you needed or that would help you grow. Yeah. Thanks. I don't know how to fix it right now, although it's better than it was before, because earlier it was screeching. So when I get home and I can get on my my new mic set up and get my office set up, then hopefully I'll have better sound. Or maybe I'll just figure out these controls better. But anyway, that being said, so cups. You might need to be your own Queen of Cups, especially if you didn't have parents who nurtured you very much, or maybe they didn't know how to. Because sometimes they just didn't know how to. They did the best they could, but they could only give the same type of nurturing that they were given as children. What's next for our viewers? So I was getting while I was shuffling. The way to get to the Ten of Cups in this case is not through another person. It is learning how to nurture yourself. I can't find the card now. I think it was with the other deck. Yeah. I was getting that while I was shuffling. So hopefully that answers someone's question. All right, King of Wands and Six of Wands. Wow, again. What are you passionate about? Whatever you're passionate about is what you should be going toward. This is going to give you victory, the Six of Wands. You got the King of Wands and the Six of Wands. That's what we've been talking about since we started this live. You've got two paths, and it is possible to travel on both paths, maybe even at the same time, but you have to drop the burdens of others or the self-created burdens and go toward what you're passionate about, and this is going to lead to victory. And that doesn't necessarily mean, go out and quit your job today, especially since we're probably in a recession already. What it does mean, though, is that give yourself a slice of time every day to work on what you're passionate about. That way you can start building, even if you have to do a regular 9 to 5 or 6 to 6 or whatever ungodly schedule your job has got you on. Corbin Dallas, I love Element. The Lovers. Okay, this is a beautiful card. So I was getting earlier before a lot of you joined that someone was considering maybe making a proposal or that there was a marriage in the cards because the Four of Wands was clarified by the Six of Wands victory. So you could be wondering if the person you want to either ask out or the person that you are currently in a relationship may want to marry you. And it seems like that is a yes, but always use your own intuition, of course. The lovers can also talk about unhealthy dependencies on each other in typical cards, because in a typical card, their female and the male are chained to the devil. And that basically signifies codependency. And so one thing I've learned in my journey is that codependency is not love. And so if you are wanting to, what am I trying to say? If you're wanting to be in a relationship with someone, make sure it is because you love them as they are, and not necessarily because you want to fix them or help them or depend on them, because we are all able to care for ourselves so that we can be the best version of ourselves for others. I'm not a therapist, but hey, if he's still on here, I got a great therapist if you need one. I won't say his name though because he's a hermit. Anyway, let's see what's next. Six of Pentacles. Anyway. Sorry. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway. Six of Pentacles is about sharing with others. What do you want to say about the Pentacles here? Hold on. These cards everywhere. Wow. The Six of Pentacles was clarified by the King of Cups and Justice. So, looks like a situation that wasn't really fair is going to work out, and it's going to be very balanced. And just keep in mind that justice doesn't always look like we think it should, and sometimes that's very hard to accept. But the thing is that we want a fair and balanced outcome. Justice can also look like if you are not sharing your, justice, thank you, Cassie. Justice can also look like if you're over-giving to others, it might be time to pull back and give to yourself, because that is justice as well. It's not selfish to stop giving to others if you don't have something to give. If you don't have the time, energy, emotions, money to give to somebody, and it's gonna put you in a bad fix to give to others, don't give it. You're not required to take care of anyone other than basically your children. So and maybe your pets, you take on that responsibility. But any other adult, as much as we love others, it really isn't our responsibility. And I say that as a person who is disabled and who has needed help, a lot of times in my life. It's no one else's responsibility to take care of me. The next card that comes out is Ace of Pentacles. So again, we've got that idea or that promise of something better. The last time that was clarified by the King of Pentacles. Let's see if it comes out again. Okay, we're getting the same cards here. So clearly, whoever was meant to get this message is getting it doubly. Because earlier, when I used the other deck, we got these same two cards. I love when that happens. Spirit's like, I said what I said. All right, what's the next card? Five of Swords. You're either fighting with others or fighting with yourself. The best thing I can advise you, especially if you're trying to figure out how to manifest the good things in your life, is pull back from fighting with others. Either if you're fighting with family, try to do the cord cuttings like I suggested. Not that you have to stop seeing them, but just to cut that energetic connection so you can take an emotional step back. If you're fighting with others, especially on Facebook or TikTok, those are such low vibe ways that we get pulled into that energy. And then once we're in that energy, like we're sometimes we're mad for days, right? But you want to get out of that energy because it's stopping your manifestations. Do you want to clarify Five of Swords? Five of Swords. Apparently they did with three cards. The Chariot, something quickly approaches. Two of Cups again. We got that in the last deck too, for those who have been here since then. And the Nine of Cups. This was clarified by the Ten of Cups last time. So again, we're getting repeated messages for those here. And for those of you just joining, the message has basically been to follow your passion. And to stay out of energy that doesn't fit the person you want to be, basically. If you don't want to be mad for the next 10 years, stop giving energy to people who are making you mad. And even though we love those people, sometimes we have to step away. And I've had to do that a lot. And it's not that I don't love the people that I had to step away from. It's just that I love me more. Okay. It looks like. Let me make sure my client isn't on their way. I just want to make sure I'm not in the middle of a message whenever I. Okay. We can go as long as we want. Let's see. Thank you all so much for being here. What else do you want to say to those who have joined us today? Three of Swords. I don't know if this is. I think this is for a new group of people. Because it's completely different from the message we were getting earlier. I might switch to a new deck of cards. So I just got the Three of Swords. So somebody's experienced tremendous heartbreak. And you're probably still in that energy. And so let's see what the guidance is for that. I'm going to go ahead and switch to another deck just because I do not want the same energy on that till I clear it. For the person that the Three of Swords came out for, can you please clarify the message you want to give to that person or those people? What's the message? Thank you. The Devil. The devil is it can signify a lot of things, of course. It can signify demonic activity, but really what it signifies is the need to do some shadow work. Those patterns that we keep repeating, the ways we hold ourselves back, or the negative thinking. I was talking earlier for those that just joined about having a gratitude practice. That's one of the main ways I shifted my thinking and upped my manifestation game is by starting a daily gratitude practice. Even if it's just thank you for this cup of coffee. Thank you for allowing me to see this TikTok live and get the messages that I needed and didn't know I was looking for. that can help us start rewiring our brain physically, and then eventually we naturally start looking at the things that we do have, so that spirit is more likely to grant us our wishes, because we're already grateful for what we have. The Ace of Swords. Wow. I must have said the truth right there. The Ace of Swords signifies that either what I've just spoken is the truth, or that there is some truth that is coming to light in your life. What's the truth that you want to highlight for our viewers? The Ten of Cups again. Wow. Okay, so one of the first two, three cards or something like that I pulled for everyone just joining was the Ten of Cups. I was clarifying the Ace of Cups, okay? And earlier that was you have two choices. But you're the magician, right? Through our pain, we can transmute that energy into beauty. What are you passionate about that you want to pour your energy into? We don't want to feed this energy into fighting with people. We want to walk away. We want to walk away from that energy. Eight of Cups. That was on the bottom of the last deck. That's that devil energy keeping us stuck. So, what's the advice for the viewers and how to get out of the devil energy and get into that Ten of Cups energy, that ultimate joy and happiness? And it looks like, again, reference to a romantic relationship, because those are two cranes. What is the advice on how to get out of this devil energy and into the Ten of Cups energy? We have the Ace of Pentacles. So, the promise of abundance, right? We've got that quite a few times, I think. No, that's not pulling that. Sorry. The Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is an emotional offer that is approaching. So we've got the Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups. Lots of references to partnerships. Two of Wands again. Like I said, we're getting repeated messages. So it looks like this might be the reading, because we're getting the same messages over and over again. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Two of Wands. Again, that's about choosing a new direction, or choosing between two different directions. The main message has been to focus on what you're passionate about, and to not let others or yourself undercut your beliefs in yourself. Everyone is capable of achieving their dreams. Sometimes we have to fail a little bit and get back up, but the important thing is that you get back up. And then this is the Three of Cups again, people celebrating you. If you don't have people celebrating you in your life right now, you need to find those people. Even if you can't completely cut off the people that aren't celebrating you, find the people who do celebrate you. I celebrate you because everyone has unlimited potential. Okay? Even if you have had a really rough childhood, even if you have overcome addiction or are in addiction, you can try. As long as you're alive, you can try again. And I think I'm going to go ahead and end this live just because one, my mic kind of sucks. But two, because we're just getting the same messages again, and that is to go for what you want. Be even if you can't quit your job. Find a couple minutes a day just to do what you're passionate about. Find a couple minutes a day to play a video game, even if it's just 30 minutes. Do what you love, and focus on that instead of all the fighting, all the people that try and get you down, and maybe take a little leap of faith and find a new group of friends or chosen family if you don't have people supporting you right now. Because there are those people out there that are going to support you, and I have been very blessed to find a group of friends in my spiritual community who I love dearly and who really support me, and I hope that you find that too. And thank you so much again for joining, and I'll see you next time.